See what happens. Freeze a lake and I'm still here.
Splash a pond and I go in the air.
I storm on your parade and then mock you with a rainbow.
The University of Oregon Poetry Slam team was founded in 2014 by Alex Dang and Hannah Golden. After beginning school at UO, they both realized there was no slam poetry presence at the university, something they both knew and loved so well, which inspired them to start a team. Slam poetry is defined as a type of poetry expressing a person's personal story and/or struggle, usually in an intensely emotional style. It is very powerful, sincere, and moving.
And it's very much like a verbal essay, but one that has to be really, really beautiful and really catchy. But if you're not really saying something that's important and that's pertinent to you to be said, then there's really no point to be there saying it.
It all started with open mic nights at the Buzz Cafe. The goal was to let the student body know that there were poets on campus and to hopefully build a community among them. Throughout their first year, the team worked closely with the Eugene Poetry Slam to bring students who attended those events to slams on campus. In their second year as a group, the poetry team was able to send 5 members to the College Union's Poetry Slam Invitational, also known as the Cupsy. It was the first time the University of Oregon was represented at the National College Competition. After attending the Cupsy for the second time this year, the team has been recognized as being in the top third in the nation. Alex, who also coaches the team, said he was proud of what his team accomplished this year.
I think our main goal was to get people's heads turning and maybe break a couple necks, and I think we did exactly that. Yeah, and I was just really proud to bring that work to the national stage.
The competition team is made up of strictly 5 members. However, the Poetry Slam community at UO is much larger. During their open mic nights, the team encourages members of the audience to present their own pieces of poetry.
That I've been carving in it a space for her to curl up in the quietest corner of my love.
I think this community is so supportive that you can be at any point and you're still going to get an incredible amount of support and you're going to get better. Our poets are always working individually and together outside of just the confines of the actual team label to try to push the art form forward.
Each fall, potential members of the team must audition and compete against each other in a Grand Slam-style event to earn a spot on the team. They bring in third-party judges to this event, which means nobody, not even those who were on the team in the past, is guaranteed a spot. Although both of the founders of the team will be graduating within the next year, they are proud of all that the team has accomplished and believe that they will continue to thrive in the future.
I think one of the greatest things about having both friends and peers and working as a unit is that you recognize your strengths, but ultimately you recognize what you're not good at and how to ask for help. There's a really great Junot Diaz quote where he says on stories, he says, "Mine ain't the scariest, the most beautiful, it's just the one that got its hands wrapped around my throat." That's how I think poetry approaches itself, is that, yeah, we might not have the most shocking stories or the most important things, but it's the one that has its hands wrapped around our throat. If we don't tend to it, if we don't talk about it, it's gonna eventually keep choking us.
Often I can't carry you like I did, and that you don't know how to hold me like before. I'm still apologizing.